You got this security platform that allows customers to manage kind of point solutions for security, even do a try before you buy sort of motion that lets you upsell. How do you see customers behaving differently in an economic slowdown, if at all?
Well, great to be here. And one of the things that we absolutely see, and we hear it time and time again from CIOs and other executives, is the need for consolidation. And people want to spend more with vendors that can consolidate, where you can take out 2, 3, 4 different products. And with our modular format, we have over 22 modules today. We can replace other modules, other products out there, and then consolidate that spend. So that's one of the key things that we see in a challenging macro backdrop.
You also recently did an acquisition. You've been acquisitive. Does that mean that it's a more attractive environment in which to do that because you have a way to turn some of those technologies into modules that customers will upgrade into? Is that a growth strategy for you, particularly in this period?
Well, absolutely. And when you look at the current environment and even the private markets, the environment, the valuations are going to be down or flat. And it's going to be a while, I think, before a lot of these private companies can get out in the public markets. So, we see that as opportunity. And we got a great company that we acquired, Reposify, which is focused on finding external vulnerabilities in companies. And it makes sense to then create it, recreate it in our platform as a module and then offer that to our customers. And, very, very warm reception from our customers at Falcon after we announced that acquisition.
Hey, George, it's Deirdre. Good to see you. Have you seen any slowdown or greater scrutiny from any of your customers in the recent weeks and months? Cybersecurity is seen as much less vulnerable to a softening in spend and macro backdrop, but is that actually playing out at CrowdStrike?
Well, I referenced this on our last earnings call. We saw some additional signatures and scrutiny because the deals tended to be a bit bigger. We were focused on consolidating that spend. And, when you have bigger deals, you're going to have more approvals and it's going to go higher up in the chain. And we call that out. But in terms of security and the need, we had a great interview at our Falcon conference with the CIO of Salesforce as a customer. And, it was just focused on the fact that security is just a boardroom topic. It's something that's incredibly important. And it's hard for organizations to scrimp on it. And I think we're going to be in a fantastic position to be able to help consolidate that spend.
Right. So greater scrutiny because the size of the deals are growing larger, not necessarily because of the economic softening. Is that right?
Well, when you think about the macro backdrop, I mean, there's always going to be additional scrutiny probably across the board. But, what we've seen as the deals get bigger, you're just going to have more sign off. And, that's just part of the nature. But when you have a great product and you have 150% ROI in the first year, we think we're selling value. We know we're selling value, and that's a big part of our efficient sales machine that we have, and how we, how we've been able to grow so quickly.
George, you note in a report that Overwatch tracked a 50% increase in interactive intrusion activity year over year. Now, it's not like last year was slow. So, what is driving this? What's your sense of that? We talked about, intruders taking more of a platform approach, being more economically interested in kind of harvesting data and using it for economic gain. Is there actually economic growth in the intrusion department, even as there's an economic slowdown in the broader economy?
Well, absolutely. As times get tough, the bad guys tend to come out even more. And when you think about something like ransomware as a service, I mean, let's just think about that. Ransomware as a service. You can actually buy a subscription, just like a software subscription, to a ransomware provider who will help you try to install that malware, activate it, and then each individual e-crime group can then monetize that with a revenue share back to the ransomware operator. And that's how this industry has grown. So there's just so much money involved. It doesn't take a lot of skill when you can actually buy these services. And with enough time and patience and, enough phishing emails and the like, you're going to have some level of success in many companies that are underprotected, which is why we've seen it grow so quickly as a service.
Yeah, troubling development for sure. George Kurtz, thank you.
Thank you so much.